Onegaishimasu. Okay, maybe a really quick warm-up, and then we can work on your program. Now, so Siler, are you in isolation?
Yeah, that's why I'm in a different room than them.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So if we do partner stuff, you'll just have to do it in the air then, okay? Because I think this will be a chance to work on all of your program, okay? So just maybe something very quick for a warm-up. Get those knees warmed up and hips, shoulders. Good. Walk your feet in, walk your feet out. And hip circles. Knee circles. Shoulders and spine. Nice, good breathing in the belly the whole time. And rolling the chin along the chest. And a little turning. Go up and down. And some vertical arm swings. Good. Shaking the hands, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, then shaking your hands like a sprinkler, turning at the waist. 1 foot forward, Manuchi. Keeping the hands in front of the hips so we have control. Back here we can lose control. Keep in front of the power zone. And then with Tenkai. Knees really bent to warm up those legs even more. So even more bent than usual. You can really work the legs and warm up the legs and knees. Okay. So in your program, we've been working from double shoulder push. And up till now, we've worked with Irimi Sugiyashi, flexion, Ikkyo throw, and of course, Irimi Amiyashi as well. We've done offline to the outside Ikkyo pin. We've done reaching across, turn the hips, entering omote, finishing omote. We've done reaching across, turn the hips, enter ura. So all the senpai, what we need to work on, all of the senpai, we step ura, tenkan back, tenkai. So all of you are sometimes forgetting about the tenkai. Let's just do a quick review of that. And we can just do it in the air. So let's say, Irimi Sugiyashi. Irimi Sugiyashi, you're reaching across. Remember, you use your hand blade or your manuchi to affect the near arm. So not reaching over like that, right? Because then you're exposed and you're compromised, and they're not compromised, you're still strong. So use basically a one-arm Minuchi to affect their structure and balance as you reach across to the other hand. Remember, it's the back of their hand, not really the wrist, because if you grab the wrist, having to fight the power. Grab below the wrist. You turn your hips. You always want to turn the hips before we step, otherwise you might get caught and don't have the power or groundedness to do anything. So you turn your hips first. Turning the hips makes the step. Step ura. Tenkan to the ura. Tenkai. All that's to the ura. Down on one knee. Okay. How about I face the same way as you guys? We'll do it the same side. So Hidari Hanmi. So of course we'll start with Irimi Sugiyashi. Imagine the partner's coming in like this. Do Irimi Sugiyashi, reach across without reaching over. Reach across using your hand blade. Grab the back of their hand. Turn your hips. Of course, right hand is to the elbow. Right foot, we step to the ura. Tenkan back, tenkai. That's what was missing sometimes, right, senpai? Sometimes we're missing that. Tenkai. And then the finish. So this is a really good chance to review that and that little kink in the chain that sometimes gets things messed up. So let's do that a few more times. Irimi Sugiyashi. Keep your Minuchi, elbows forward. Cross to grab back of the hand. Not just stepping ura, turn the hips to make the step. Step back and then tenkai. Let's do that again, same side. Irimi Sugiyashi. Grab back the hand, turn the hips, step, step back, tenkai, kneel down, pin. Let's do that one more time. Offline, grab, turn the hips. Irimi, tenkan, tenkai, sink, pin. Okay, do that 2 more times on your own. Go ahead so I can see. Dozo. Yes. One more time, please. Okay, good, good. Migi Hanmi. Sugiyashi style. Irimi Sugiyashi. Reach across using the hand blade. Turn the hips. Step up. Step back. Tenkai, tenkai, tenkai. Sink. Okay, Migi Hanmi. Sugiyashi. Turn the hips. That makes the step. Step back. Tenkai, tenkai. Sink down. Pin. A couple more times. Offline. Turn the hips. Irimi. Tenkan, tenkai. Sink. Offline, grab. Turn the hips. Irimi. Tenkan, tenkai. Sink. Okay, one more time, and I'll watch you do it. Offline. Turn the hips. Step. Step back. Tenkai. Sink. Okay, senpai, please set up here and Migi Hanmi. I'll give you a signal when to go, just so I can see you all move at the same time. Hi. Okay, let's do it 2 more times. Really emphasize the tenkai, because that often is kind of skipped over or minimized. So watch me one more time, just watch. This part here, big tenkai. What that really means is lots of hip turns, like a corkscrew. Okay, ready? Height. Yes. Okay. Once more, please. Set up. Migi Hanmi. Hi. Good. One more time, please. Ready? Good, Tyler. That's a good stance. Height. Nice. Looking better. Okay. Good. All right. Now, Migi Hanmi, Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Again, we're going to emphasize the Tenkai for the pin. So, Migi Hanmi, Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Reach across. We're still doing Ura. Turn the hips. Step Ura. Tenkon to the Ura. Tenkai behind them. Sink down. Pin. And you can use your upper body for some leverage. Okay, Migi Hanmi. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Reaching across. We're just switching the hand blades. Turn the hips. Right hand to the elbow, of course. Right foot steps up. Left foot steps back. Emphasize the Tenkai and the sink. A couple more times. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Grab across. Turn the hips. Irumi. Tenkon. Tenkai, 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 Tenkai. Sink. Okay, once more. And I'll watch you guys do it. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Turn. Step, step back. Tenkai. Sink. In. Okay, senpai, if you'll set up. Migi Hanmi. Let's take a look, maybe just a couple times. Ready? Height. Okay, once more, please. Please set up. Height. Good. Looks like you guys know what you're doing with your movement. Excellent. Okay, let's do the other side. Hidari Hanmi. Ready stance. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. That switches the hands. Grab, turn the hips. Left hand to the elbow. Step up, step back. Pivot for the Tenkai. Sink down the inside knee. Pin. Hidari Hanmi. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Cross grab, turn the hips. Irumi, Tenkon, Tenkai, 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 sink. Pin. Couple more times. Offline, grab, turn the hips. Step up, step back, pivot, sink. And once more. Here we go. Hey. Okay, senpai, let's just have a look at that a couple times. Please set up in Hidari Hanmi. Hidari. Ready. Hi. I'm seeing some good Tenkai in there. Nice. One more time, please. Hi. Excellent. Okay, now then we did this where they actually come in, make contact, and we reach across. And as you all know, we don't try to waste time trying to pull it off, because while we're doing that, if we can't do it right away, if we can't do it instantly, then they can do other things to us. So we don't worry about taking it off. We just actually glue it to ourselves, hold it to ourselves. So now when we move, they move. Now we've worked, all of you have worked on that the last couple classes, definitely the last class, all 4 of you. And so we don't need to work on that right now. And what I really want to work on is getting that Tenkai And that tenkai would apply the same way here. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just really briefly go over that, like maybe just a couple times on each side. So remember, when they come in, we're going to let them come in. It might even move us back a little bit. Then our footwork is what affects them. So we don't move and then grab, or we don't grab early. We imagine we got caught by surprise. They get to us right away. So it's our footwork that changes everything and gets Kazushi. So let's do this briefly. Okay? Hidari Hanmi. Sugiyashi. Irimi Sugiyashi. So that means we'll be grabbing with the left hand. The left leg is forward, reaching across, hand blade affecting their posture, getting some Kazushi. Place the left hand on your right shoulder. That's the beginning part. And we'll finish Omote. Okay, Hami no Kamai, Hidari, Irimi Sugiyashi. You might even pretend that's knocked you back a little bit. So they're on us already. Left hand on their hand, on your shoulder. Right hand goes to their elbow. Turn your hips before you step Omote. Before you step Omote, turn your hips so you get Kazushi on them and you're stable. Now, slide in with your right foot. That's where you pause for 2 seconds. We still want to show good control there. Then offline for the finish. So I think it would be good to do that a couple more times. So, Hidari Hanmi. Imagine they come in, bang. Irimi Sugiyashi. Turn the hips. Downward Minuchi. Step in. And later on, that stepping in, senpai, that stepping in could be a knee. If necessary, that could be a knee to that person. And then offline and down. Okay, one more time. Irimi Sugiyashi. First, imagine they get you. Irimi Sugiyashi. Turn the hips. Then big step in. Show control of posture. Then take them off their center. Down on the right knee. Inside knee. Okay, let's do the other side. Migi Hanmi. They come in. Bang. They make contact. Come offline using your whole posture, your whole structure. Irimi Sugiyashi. Right hand grabbing. Turn your hips. Big step in with the left foot. Show control of posture. Offline with the right foot. Down on the inside knee. Left knee. Right? Left knee. A couple more times. So that's Migi Hanmi. They come in. Contact. Irimi Sugiyashi. Turn the hips. Big step in. Left leg, big step out, right leg, kneel down, left knee. One more time. That's Migi Hanmi. You come in for the push. Keep your structure as you do Irimi Sugiyashi. Good turn. Big step in for left leg. Away from the center with the right leg. Down on the inside left knee. Okay. Migi Hanmi again. Now we're going to do Irimi Ayumiyashi after they make contact. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I think it was just last class. I mentioned it to a couple of you. I kind of decided that we're going to have the arms down so that they have clear access to that push to your shoulders. But we still want a stance so we can distinguish between Irimi Sugiyashi and Irimi Ayumiyashi. So if we just stand in a neutral stance, there's no difference between Sugiyashi and Ayumiyashi because the feet are parallel. So to work those two different footworks, we want to have a stance. So we have Sugiyashi and we also have Ayumiyashi. So we can still work basic footwork. So we need a stance. But if we start here, we're probably not going to let them get here. We'll move before them. So for all these double shoulder pushes, all these pushes in this program will have the arms down. And that creates the idea that we're not expecting something, we're standing fairly natural, then someone comes in. So we'll be here, then the push comes in, and then we do our movement, shape, posture. So for Migi Hanmi, arms are down. We're doing Ayumi Ashi, Irumi Ayumi Ashi. So the left foot will be coming up. So push comes in. Right hand across to grab their hand, Turn your hips. Turn your hips. Step in, step out and down. Okay. So Migi Hanmi again. Arms down. Bang. They make contact. Oh, Irumi Amiyashi, pardon me. We should be grabbing with the left arm. Right? Left arm coming across. Here we go. Here, then we turn the hips. Step in for a big omote, because we're still doing omote. Offline with the left leg and down with the right knee. Okay, here we go. So, Migi, arms down. Contacts made. Irumi Amiyashi. Let that make your Manuchi. Left hand reaches across. Hold your hand on your right chest. Turn the hips. Downward Manuchi. Big step in with the right foot. That's the omote. Show that control. Offline, down on the right knee. One more time. Okay. Contacts made. Use your footwork to change your shape and your posture. Left hand to the right shoulder. Turn the hips for power before you step. Then a big step in. That's where that knee is potentially there. Then off their center. Okay. Other side. Other side, Irumi Amiyashi. So a push happens. They're still making contact. You come offline with the back foot. Reach across with the right hand to the left shoulder. Turn the hips for power so you can make that big, strong step. Step away with the right foot, down on the left knee. Pin. Okay. Push occurs. They're still on you. Use your footwork to make your shape. Connect on the shoulder, turn the hips. Big entrance, omote. Take them off their center and down. Now one more time. Irumi to pushed. Irumi Amiyashi. Turn the hips before you step. Omote. Offline. Okay. Now we go back to Irumi Sugiyashi. Let's go Migi Hanmi. And we do Ura finish. That's where we have to really emphasize the Tenkai. So Migi Hanmi, arms down, giving the idea that the push happens before we're in a Hanmi no Kamae. So the push occurs. Irumi Sugiyashi to make your Manuchi and make your shape. Turn your hips, downward Manuchi. So now we're doing Ura. Left foot, step behind your partner. Right foot, step behind your partner. Tenkai behind your partner, down on the left knee. Okay. So Migi Hanmi, but the arms are down. Push occurs. Use Irumi Sugiyashi and your elbows and your Manuchi. Let right hand to the left shoulder. Turn the hips. Step to the Ura. Turn behind them. Tenkai and sink. Okay, a couple more times. Push occurs. Sugiyashi, use your elbows. Come across. Hold it to your body. Turn your body. Step behind them. Tenkan back, tenkai, down. Let's do that one more time. Push occurs. Sugiyashi and Minuchi. Hold your body here to your left shoulder. Turn the hips. Irumi, tenkan, tenkai, tenkai, tenkai. Sink. Yeah. Okay. Other stance. Hidari Hanmi. Push comes in. Reach across. Left hand to the right shoulder. Big step, the right foot to the ura. Step back and pivot. Down on the right knee. So that's Hidari. Push comes in. Sugiyashi. Reach across. Turn the hips. Step up. Step back. Turn and sink. Okay, a couple more times. So Hidari. Push happens. Use Irumi Sugiyashi to get out of the way and affect your partner. Big hip turn. You're stepping ura, right? Behind, behind, turn, sink. And once more. Push comes, might even knock us back a little bit. Reach across. Turn the hips. Irumi, tenkan, tenkai, tenkai, sink. Good. Okay, let's do Migi Hanmi. Push comes in. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Use your hand blade. Left hand to the right shoulder. Turn the hips. Stepping ura. Right foot. Step back. Tenkai. Sink. Okay. Just a couple more on this side than the other side, and that will be good. Push comes in. Bang. Irumi Ayumi Ashi. Use your hand blade. Hand to the shoulder. Turn your hips for a big step to the ura. Step behind your partner. Turn and sink. Okay, one more time. Push happens. Irumi Amiyashi. Turn the hips for the big step behind. Step behind, tenkai, tenkai, sink, and. Okay, let's do the other side. Hidari. Push happens, might even move you back a little bit. Irumi Amiyashi to make the change of your shape. Right hand to left shoulder. Turn your hips, downward manuchi. Big step behind. Big step behind. Turn, sink. Couple more times. Hidari. Bang. Push happens. Switch your feet. Use your hand blades. Reach across. Turn your hips. Irumi. Tenkan. Tenkai. Sink and pin. One more time. Push comes in. Ayumi Ashi. Hand blades. Hold. Turn the hips for a big step to the ura. Step behind. Tenkai, tenkai, tenkai. Sink. And. Okay. Any questions, Senpai? Is that clear? So that's a really strong, good review. Okay, so this is actually on our video page too, on our YouTube page. So you can also access that resource as well. Okay, so let's do a little wind down. Let's do some misogi. Knees unlocked. Breathe in, open, expand. Breathe out, settle. Come back to center. Breathe in, expand out away from your center. Breathe out, come back to your center. Breathing in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in, everything expands out. Breathe out, everything settles back to your core, to your center. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out for 3 drops. Good. Hands resting at your center. Weight sinking through your body into the ground. Belly released. Breathing into the belly. Shoulders relaxed. Okay, senpai, let's bow out.
Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Excellent. That was some good, strong review. See you next time, senpai. Bye-bye.